What's happening, guys, and welcome to Cars Insider. It's impossible to discuss heavy cars without mentioning America and its voracious thirst for the sector. There's historical evidence of America's infatuation with large automobiles. One just has to consider the Second World War to have a sense of what I'm talking about. In comparison to Europe, gas costs in the United States are also lower. It wasn't always like this, however. Now let's have a look at the 20 largest vehicles on Earth. Number 20, NASA Crawler Transporter. NASA constructed two crawler transporters in 1965 to transport rockets to launch sites. These huge space shuttle carriers were the world's biggest self-powered land vehicles at the time, spanning 39,929 meters long, 34,447 meters broad, and almost 6,096 meters tall. The shuttles are currently transported between the Vehicle Assembly Building and Launch Complex 39 by the transporters Hans and Franz. Number 19, Bagger 288. Bagger 288 is a $100 million bucket wheel excavator or mobile strip mining equipment built by Krupp in Germany for Rheinbraun Energy and mining firm. Before mining could commence at the Teichbau-Hambach coal mine in Germany, the Bagger 288 was constructed to remove overburden. It has the capacity to excavate the equivalent of a soccer field to a depth of 30 meters or 98 feet each day, or 265,000 tons of brown coal, also known as lignite. Number 18, Caterpillar 797B. The Caterpillar 797B is the second generation of Caterpillar 797 mechanical powertrain haul trucks, which are designed for high production mining and heavy-duty construction applications. This type, like its gigantic predecessor, has a payload capacity of 345 tons, making it one of the world's biggest. Number 17, Bell AZ 75710. This gigantic ultra-class haul truck is 20.6 meters long, 8.16 meters tall, and 9.87 meters broad, which is equivalent to the length of two double-decker buses parked end-to-end. The Bell AZ 75710, built for a Russian mining firm, weighs 360 tons, which is heavier than a fully loaded Airbus A380 passenger airline. It has the biggest payload capacity of any dump truck at 408,233 tons. Number 16, Dodge Power Wagon. The Dodge Power Wagon was originally produced in 1945 and has been in continuous production for the last 73 years. The Power Wagon was designed mainly for military use. In 1946, the first civilian Dodge Power Wagon was released. The truck, according to Wikipedia, featured an 8-inch cargo box. There have been a few variations throughout the years, but one of the most appealing features was its enormous size. In 1974, Chrysler made four-wheel drive a standard feature. The big block V8 engine was capable of towing up to 8,700 pounds with ease. In 1981, the Power Wagon brand was dropped in favor of the now popular Dodge Ram. Dodge Power Wagons from the first generation have become collectors. By far, the biggest ever produced is the one commissioned by the Rainbow Chic. Number 15, Prelude FLNG. The Prelude is the world's first floating liquefied natural gas FLNG project and is part of a joint venture between Royal Dutch Shell, Kogus, and Impex. The Prelude FLNG is the world's biggest floating offshore facility, as well as the largest ship ever constructed, with a length of 488 meters, the size of 4 soccer fields, mind you, and a width of 74 meters. Number 14, Antonov An-225 Maria. The Antonov An-225 Maria was a strategic airlift freight plane created in the Soviet Union in the 1980s by the Antonov Design Bureau. Only one model was ever constructed, and it was initially designed as an expansion of the Antonov An-124 to carry Buran-class orbiters. The aircraft was put on hold for 8 years after satisfactorily completing its military duty. After that, it was built and returned into commercial service with Antonov Airlines, transporting enormous cargo. Number 13, Liebherr T282B. This colossal off-highway haul dump truck is mostly utilized in gold, coal, copper, and iron mining operations. The Liebherr T282B is the world's second largest capacity dump truck, measuring 15.24 meters long by 9.75 meters broad, with a height of 7,620 meters and a payload capacity of 363 tons after the Bell AZ 75710. This massive vehicle, which is powered by a 20-cylinder diesel engine with 3,750 horsepower, has a top speed of 64 kilometers per hour. Number 12, the Terex Bucyrus RH400. Terex, a German business that was subsequently bought by Bucyrus in 2010 and then Caterpillar in 2011, first introduced this enormous front shovel hydraulic excavator in 1997. The Bucyrus RH400 has a crawler length of 10.98 meters, an undercarriage of 8.6 meters, and a height of 10.175 meters at the top of the cab. It has two 16-cylinder diesel engines, weighs 889 tons, and has a bucket capacity of 45 cubic meters per shovel load. Number 11, Marauder. The Marauder is one of the greatest civilian-accessible military vehicles. The automobile has been in production since 2008, and over 300 units have been made since then. The South African firm mostly sells these cars to foreign military and rich people, with the Middle East being a particularly lucrative market. Number 10, Boeing 727 Jet Limo. In the 2000s, this was one of the vehicle projects that piqued the interest of automotive aficionados. The automobile was created when a group of people wanted to turn a Boeing 727 into a massive limousine. It weighs in at a colossal 24,000 pounds, and the best thing is that it's street legal. The Boeing 727 Jet Limo can carry up to 50 passengers. There's a large screen TV, a fireplace, a complete bar, and a dance floor that's wide enough for a full-size dance floor. The Jet Limo has been on the market for 11 years. It's now on the market for a price of $1 million. Number 9, Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan's Jeep. Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan, dubbed the Middle East's Chuck Norris, is known for his passion for automobiles. Sheikh Hamad was a colonel in the UAE Army, so it's only natural that he fell in love with the Jeep, according to Jalopnik. The Sheikh likes large cars, and this Jeep was not going to be an exception. The Sheikh, according to Top Speed, has one of the world's greatest automotive collections with over 400 exotic cars. The Jeep is 21 feet tall and is a 400% scale model of a real Jeep. When Hamad decided to acquire 7 new Mercedes 500 SELs and had them painted in rainbow hues, the appellation Rainbow Sheikh was born. Number 8, the Wathaha Lizat. The Wathaha Lizat is the definition of perfection in a motorhome. It was first released in 2006. The Wathaha Lizat cost $263,000 and included everything you could want in a house, including wheels. The truck can carry a 3-month supply of food, so you won't have to worry about running out of food in the middle of nowhere. It can even fit a motorbike if you want to go exploring on the gravel road. With the 3300-watt solar inverter, which can power most of the equipment in the truck, you can fully go off the grid. Number 7, Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan's monster Mercedes-Benz W126. The Rainbow Sheikh has unleashed another gigantic vehicle. He has 2 versions of the car in his garage, one of which is about the same size as this one. It's a long climb to the driver's seat, and this kind of vehicle is only fit for a museum. According to Car Throttle, the Sheikh once took the car off-roading in the desert. Due to the difficulty of seeing what's underneath you while you're on those wheels, one would have to drive the car extremely slowly. Number 6, Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan's Jeep Wrangler Giant Spider. A Jeep Wrangler was used as the basis for the body, which was then mounted to a Ford F550 chassis. The grille is from an International Lone Star Semi for the required formality. Behind its elegant cover is a 394 horsepower V8, enough to carry the Spider through extended desert journeys. The large white wall tires incorporate Spider-themed spinning wheels for excursions in more metropolitan areas. Number 5, Sheikh Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan's 8-wheel drive Nissan Patrol. Because of its 8 wheels, the automobile is known as the Spider. It also sports an odd-looking front fascia, which adds to the car's overall unusual appearance. Because of the shapes and 8 wheels, driving the automobile might be a little tricky. It, along with the rest of his bespoke fleet, is presently on display at the Emirates Museum. Number 4. Burlak. This vehicle has been dubbed the new finest Russian truck in the globe by Jalopnik. The 6-wheel amphibious tractor is rather impressive. According to Jalopnik, the truck has propellers that allow it to float on water. The automobile hasn't been designated as a production vehicle, so estimating how much it would cost if the manufacturer decided to sell it straight to customers would be difficult. Number 3. Sherp ATV. On land, the automobile can reach a peak speed of 27.9 miles per hour and 3.7 miles per hour on water. The tires are self-inflating, which helps the vehicle climb over barriers. The automobile can operate on water according to Daily Mail, since it has a system that automatically drains the water from the vehicle's body. Number 2. Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6x6. The Mercedes-AMG G63 6x6, also known as the Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 66, is a Mercedes-Benz SUT. The SUT is a 6-wheel drive Mercedes Geländewagen derivative that was designed for the Australian Army in 2007. It was the company's biggest and second most costly street-legal off-road vehicle at the time. Number 1. Gustav Gun. The Gustav Gun, one of the largest machines ever built, was a carrier for a series of weapons built by German troops during World War II. It weighed roughly 1,330 tons and stood 18 meters tall, according to Axel Addict. The cannon itself would dwarf a man, and its movement would need a complex of railway lines. The guns were designed to destroy the French Maginot line of fortifications, but they were used against the Russians in Sevastopol and Stalingrad instead. And that about wraps up our video, which we hope you guys had a blast watching. Do be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed this video. Catch you guys later!